beautiful flowers for Mephisto. A beautiful coming to a BBC. Flowers for Mephisto up next, as well as...
Oh, I thought you were talking about the literary masterpiece from
yeah, well, that's what
Victorian
it's based on.
era.
That's, you know, before it became a BBC
Probably the
classic.
best modern interpretation anyone's ever done.
Up next.
Mephisto becomes
for
totally
Mephisto.
good and then slowly goes back to evil after realizing how wonderful it is not to be evil. It's really a sad story. I was in
The
tears.
Nephilim of Dunshire off that. He does look good though. I like the souls Wah, screaming as he goes. Let's see if anything is on his kit here.
Do we have sound effects on for him? We should.
Yes.
Okay. Hear what he's doing.
He might not have his lines on though. He is a little quiet, isn't he? No, we got response noises. It's so funny after playing Warcraft 3, things are so darn talkative in that game. Yeah, because once you actually like get, because in the video they showed him just laughing all the time, and it felt
He's
like
having a good time.
yeah, but it didn't feel like it was Mephisto, right? Now that we're actually in the game and we hear him being a little more sinister, less laughy, it does match what I would
Yeah.
expect of his voice. There's a lot of things about that trailer that I feel made Mephisto look like not himself, but when he's actually in motion, I mean, granted, those big horns that we came to know in the art of Diablo 3 kind of changed the perspective. It's just a little baby auto attack.
69 damage.
Yeah,
Nice.
so I mean that's basically the size of a Kael'thas auto attack.
Cool.
So probably not something you should be putting yourself in danger for. 4.5, so an actual change on the range there too from the classic 5.5 kind of range.
All right, now you say don't put yourself in danger for that, but you need to do that in order to lower cooldowns for your abilities.
That is actually a talent, I believe. So basic abilities reduce Mephisto's basic ability cooldowns.
Oh, basic
Yeah.
abilities, not basic attacks.
So Skull Missile and Shade of Mephisto grant 1.5 seconds of cooldown reduction per hero hit. Shade of Mephisto. Oh, dealing damage. Interesting. So I do get a little bit of damage off that. Per hero hit. Lightning Nova grants a 0.3. But there is a talent, here it is, actually at level 1, Anger. Basic attacks against enemy heroes also activate Lord of Hatred,
Okay.
reducing basic ability cooldowns by 0.75. So yeah, that can be a thing if we want it to be. I guess with our slightly reduced range, we'd want to take a look at the enemy team, say, hey, you know, maybe I'll have a tank in front of me. We're fighting Blaze and Arthas, so their engage isn't going to be really fast. Maybe I can actually get some auto attacks out.
How much forward momentum will be on your team?
Exactly. Are we going to be chasing the whole time, or are we actually going to get to auto attack?
All four of his level 1 talents sound like magic cards.
Unyielding, yeah. Furious Spark, yeah. Malicious, yeah. They're pretty much all red. He's a red deck, for sure. But he's pretty cute. I like that hover. And I'm glad he has some souls in there. And I mean, the lightning crackle's a good touch. I think if you were to really lock on to one thing that makes Mephisto, I'm sad there's no portal magic still.
Okay.
But that was more of a cutscene sort of thing. When you fought him, I think the lightning was the scariest aspect, so I would agree. So let's actually, we don't have cooldowns on right now, so let's get a feel for missing. All right,
Okay.
so there's 8. I mean, this thing reminds me a lot of Alexstrasza.
Can you auto or cast other spells while Lightning Nova is active?
That's a good question. Let's jump straight there then. Lightning Nova, cooldown 14 seconds. A ring of lightning appears around Mephisto for 2.5 seconds. Enemies within the ring, so we're inside touching the ring, take 50 damage every 1/4 of a second. Each time a cast of Lightning Nova hits a hero, its damage is increased by 4% up to 40. Yeah, so we're good to auto attack.
And you can cast your abilities while it's active as
Yeah,
well?
let's give that a shot. Yep,
There we go.
and my lightning travels with me.
Oh, nice.
Let's even see if it travels back, just for science. So you do a little bit of damage.
It
Cool.
does.
Yep. And it's interesting that the Shade of Mephisto here actually has damage on it and is tied to the Lord of Hatred. Teleport to a location dealing 81 damage to nearby enemies and leaving behind a Shade of Mephisto at Mephisto's original location. After 2.5 seconds, Mephisto is teleported back to the Shade's location. So they added damage to it to incentivize you to be a little dangerous with it. You know, you wanna touch something when you get there. Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, you see the light?
Yeah, his sort of...
I'm there, but I'm not.
Yeah, that is
awesome.
pretty cool. Sort of a stalking predator. Just for funsies, let's see. Oh, wait, hang on. Okay, I think I was mounted.
Your cooldowns are toggled
Cool.
too.
I can mount for what it's worth. Not like it's gonna do too much
All right,
there.
what's his dance? What's his taunt before we get too deep into this?
Actually, just want to see if I can mount while putting out lightning for some reason or another.
Nope.
Nope, turns off lightning. Okay, cool. So no optimization with having your mount on cooldown and then hitting lightning to catch up to people or something like that.
Sounds good.
Actually, does this match your... It does match your auto attack range. That's a really big deal in ease of use. So you know you have them in lightning if you're auto attacking them. Really cool. Okay, dancing. Let's dance.
Oh, that's right. They showed that in the video.
Sort of a walk like an Egyptian, but with extra...
Arms.
Yeah, he's got kind of... So he's got one, and then a joint, and then a joint, and a joint. Sure.
Okay.
Malevolence is boundless.
Okay.
Hatred stirs within me.
I think my favorite animation is certainly that level 10. I think it's called the Consume Souls, but we'll get to that. Nah, let's just jump to it. I want to see it now. Yeah. When he's doing the space pope business.
Mm-hmm.
Choose a talent.
None can hide from the law.
That's
It's like he's
so
in
cool.
Minority Report. That's his favorite movie.
But he's got the 4 arms for it. You are actually locked into this too, so you cannot move while casting this business. Gosh, I mean that's the selling point right there. With the light coming off his hands onto his own face, like that is a really good look. Some of these I'm like, oh, is it really? I mean, is this Mephisto? But right there, that's a sell. 100%. I doubt.
I like that he shakes too. Look at him.
Yeah, well, he's seething.
He's a jitterbug.
Yeah, well, he's seething with hatred, right? Yeah, he kind of unleashes them. But still, number one ability. Okay, let's go back down to our level 1
Let's see
values.
how he B-steps.
Oh, we actually haven't teleported. That is worth saying. Curls himself up. Oh!
Oh! Clap it.
Nice. That is a different meaning. I like it. All right, back to the queue. Oh, these do have mana costs. Looks like Lightning Nova and Shade of Mephisto are pretty expensive. Conjure a skull that travels in the target direction after 0.75 seconds, dealing damage to enemy heroes or enemies hit. Slowing heroes, though. So it can hit lane minions then, and this is hero basic abilities. So I won't get any cooldown. Oh, okay, yeah. We're currently on cooldown too. So not gonna be really worth that. Actually, that was actually pretty good. Yeah, let's go ahead and get another wave here.
It's pretty decent lane clear.
Yeah, if you can knock out the archers and so
let's see without the toggled cooldowns.
Right.
How does that go?
If we can get it in one skull and a lightning.
Oh, nice.
I mean, pretty close, right? And then we could even pour it on top of them.
Yeah.
Which wouldn't be the worst idea. So what if I did that in like a... Yeah, very similar to Flame Buffet. I feel you there. Let's go ahead and get all the cooldowns. Cool. So what if I do like a... So we get in range of the auto attack. Turn it on. And then we'll even port over the top of them, knowing that we're not in any danger back here, because I could teleport at any point.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good clear. I mean, you got 20 damage on your knights, and then the 40 damage on your archers. So you've definitely knocked out quite a bit of the lane with just that combo. Didn't look too expensive either, since we got the orb out of it there. Yeah, okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. 8 seconds hitting heroes 1.5 seconds. So 3 heroes hit. It's pretty generous.
Oh yeah, look at that cooldown
Yeah.
reduction. Oh man.
So if I did, let's say we do the same thing, right? So we're hitting like this. We know we're in auto attack range. Activate the lightning. When that ends, teleport over. Actually, no reason not to.
And you got lightning again.
Right, no reason not to
Can
use
you
them all
hit
together.
lightning and it reduces cooldowns?
Lightning does. It's on a different level. So for
Yeah.
Lightning Nova, you get 0.3. For the Skull Missile and Shade,
Oh,
you get
okay.
1.5.
Gotcha.
Just because one's ticking at a different rate. But if we engage, so we engage auto attack range just to be sure we're in range, hit the Skull Missile, which has a delay, which means I can do the full Lightning Nova, teleport in, get another one, and then Lightning Nova again.
Yeah.
And it takes close to half my mana, but then again, we've been spending it. So I'm not sure.
Well, I mean, that's not too bad. It doesn't feel as intense as White Mane.
That's true. I mean,
You
White.
still have mana after using more than one ability.
Well, that is her. That is kind of what she's based around, right? But certainly, Deckard is one I run out of mana on a lot, but that's more, I think, just my inexperience with the guy. So let's see what a full combo like that would cost us. So we have.
Oh, dude, you see the hand coming out? It's like he's shooting web.
You're right. He does have a.
He's shooting web. He's a Spider-Man fanboy, confirmed.
It's a good way to shoot little bolts, you know. I always thought it was a little silly when Spider-Man would do the web shot balls, but you know.
Let me actually move us down here so you can see the numbers. All right.
Cool. So I just want to, because this has a delay on it. So our base spell is something like wind up, lightning, let that go, teleport, lightning, and have another one to go. And that cost us to there.
Not too bad.
Yeah, not horrible. And we did a lot of damage. Let's actually get Arthas out here. Or let's see. Let's do Sonya.
Why Arthas?
Well, because Arthas
Alright.
is, yeah, Arthas is the usual one they put you up against. But, you know, let's do a classic that I think we all have
Okay.
a good understanding of, Sonya. And we'll give us some minions, too.
Okay.
So we can't interrupt her in any way, so she's going to spin. She's going to move towards us, so we might have to
She
kind of...
might spin. Alright. We got a teleport.
Yeah. Well, she's not spinning at all, so...
Alright, then no damage there. Because you've got to be in the ring.
The way is open.
So not going to be a good judge there with AI Sonya. Not doing the work. Let's kill her.
First blood.
Cool. Well, let's start looking at
The seed of
talons.
hatred takes root. The burning hells descend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. It is a quest.
Did you not think it was going to be a quest?
I didn't think we had any quests, but yes, we do have a quest here. Hitting heroes with Skull Missile. After hitting heroes 20 times, increase Skull Missile's damage by 60. After hitting 40 heroes, Skull Missile's cooldown is permanently reduced to 5 seconds.
Ooh.
So it cuts... interesting.
3 seconds off.
Yeah.
So does that mean you just turn it into a spam at that point?
I mean, so we're
As long as you hit enough heroes, you can just spam the heck out of it?
Right, well, we
'Cause
go
there
to
are
3
3.
seconds, so if you're in the stacking lane, I don't see why you
Yeah,
wouldn't
there we
want
go.
to take that,
and
right?
if you get 3 heroes in one go, it's down to 2 seconds.
Exactly.
So, you just spam
So
the heck
here,
out of that. Yeah,
down
there
to
we
0.
go. Nice. Cool.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. Granted, that'd be pretty late game, but then again, you don't really need cooldown reductions in the lane when you're still working on your farm.
I like
That's pretty neat. Furious Spark. Every 5th hit of Lightning Nova against the same target deals 94 bonus damage.
Ooh.
So I'm assuming then on top of what we're already doing. No. Oh,
There
in
we go.
addition to. So it's a crit that is adding on top of it. But we're not adding the 2 numbers together for our math's sake. Because there's still a little
There we go.
burst in there. Yeah, let's get another cooldown reduction. Right, and the damage goes up the longer it's on somebody. So are we getting more than one every 5th hit? And there's a 70 in there. Oh, maybe that's when we hit the maximum 40%. For the final hit. So let's actually break this a little early then. Here we go. Cool, yeah, so we got up to 70, and then it lets us know we've hit the maximum, I guess. Now this is, hits a hero, damage is increased. So actually, then we might get a better answer for that question by hitting more than one hero at once. There's the 70, so the 70 crit is the maximum 40% increase. And it looks like over the course, if you hit perfectly, you'll get 2 94s.
Yeah.
Of bonus damage. Neat. Malicious Intent. Shade of Mephisto grants 20% spell power while active and for 2.5 seconds after casting.
Oh.
Yeah. So I guess in that way, we'll be in melee here. Does our range, is our range longer than our auto attack? Yes. Okay, so planning out a lightning nova wouldn't be the easiest thing on earth, but
Oh, look at that.
cool. So we got an extra 20% doing that. But of course we don't get the other abilities. Do I get spell power for my teleport, by the way? Is this basically increasing my damage of Shade of Mephisto by 20%?
We'll have to see.
Let's see.
There's
Okay,
81.
81. 81. Cool, so I don't get it for this damage. But I do get it for subsequent damages. Can I actually wiggle down there? Oh yeah.
Sure. You just set it up and you go.
So it does cancel my move command, but I can issue a new one. That's pretty good for not getting bogged down like Alexstrasza gets when she's sort of winding it up.
Yeah.
And it may just be like Tyrael, just because of their animations. It may not actually be that big of a deal, but because the way he's moving, it just makes it look cool. Interesting. Okay, so I guess this is our least dependent skill so far then. All the other ones require us to farm, to be actually hitting at a certain amount, or to be able to basic attack. And that is at a 0.75. Wow. Really? Well, I guess because you wind it up and then get an auto attack out. 1,
Yeah.
2
So
even.
that's another way to spam it.
Yeah. So let's stop him from auto attacking. Wait, what?
You need to hit only one.
No, and we're still quest completed.
Oh.
See, we're at 5 seconds. So for some reason, we've kept our quest from unyielding power. That explains it. Let's see if we can
Choose a talent.
bail on that. No.
Reset.
Okay, yep, let's reset.
Okay.
Cool, looks like it was broken. Which won't matter in game because you can't undo your talent selections once you're actually in the game. But need to feel that for realsies because I'm 5.
I mean, you could always pull the plug during a game, and then you're out. And
That's
then
true.
you
And then you
try
can go start a
again.
new game,
Yeah,
right? Yeah, exactly.
there we go.
Perfect. Oh, you're right. Yeah, it is not canceling move orders. So like Junkrat. A little bit of power creep then, I'd say, but that is pretty cool. Yeah, so look, if I'm clicking up here, he keeps on that same pathing.
Aw, so he does.
So that's pretty good, particularly if you're running away. So if you're backing up and you need to spam as a whole team chases you, you can get some serious damage out. Okay, let's see. So still pretty good.
One. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you do it, basic attack, and you got it back.
Yep.
Assuming you hit.
Right, so
3.
one is an option to farm for it, another option to auto attack.
Well, I think we know which one Kyle's going with.
I do like auto-attacking, it's true. That's probably what I'll try, but we'll see what stacks there are. There might be other non-auto-attacky sort of things as we go, so let's proceed to 4.
Choose a talent.
It will be interesting to see who they give the move order command powers to down the line. I know in ITN we've been calling for Arthas to get that for a long, long time, just so he's a little less clunky, but like Dahaka, they want him clunky because otherwise he'd be too powerful. So we'll see what happens. Let's go with Anger for now.
Cool.
Hateful Mending. Skull Missile heals Mephisto for 50% of the damage it deals to heroes.
Oh, there we go. So if you increase its damage, you take
You'd
that
get more.
quest at level 1.
Yeah, you get more healing. Well, so what are we hitting for right now? Level 4. Okay.
149.
Yeah, so about 75 or so. I'm not going to go back and hit this button again because otherwise we break Mephisto, and we don't want to do that quite yet.
Okay.
Static Barrier. At the end of its duration, Lightning Nova grants Mephisto a shield equal to 50% of damage dealt to heroes lasting 7 seconds.
Ooh.
Okay, well, you know, so the shield lasts 7 seconds. That's a good long time. Let's just cheat and get a big, giant shield. 1,200.
Ooh.
Quite a bit of bonus there. 7 seconds of that. But would this be a talent you would instead want to do with...
The Breaking of Mephisto was talking about the quest on level 1.
Yes.
It won't reset when Kyle
Right.
hits reset talents.
So if we complete quest, we would be stuck at a 5-second cooldown
So
on our
Mephisto
skull.
himself is fine.
Right.
It's the try mode that's got a little...
Not a broken hero sort of thing. Let's try out then maybe...
Do you think
Oh wait, this is...
he'll be called a broken hero though? OP?
We'll see when we get in game.
Okay.
It's always tough to tell.
Mm.
I mean, it does feel like a pretty solid kit so far. 50% of damage dealt. Okay, so if we crit, I assume that we will get sweet bonus shielding above the 1,300 some odd we got.
Okay.
Yep, 1,552 on that one.
Choose a talent.
Let's do malicious intent, because that would also give us the same thing, right? Shielding, because it's all based on the damage, right?
That looks smaller.
Yeah, well, we had to teleport, and the range is different. So here, with my
Oh.
auto attack range matching my Lightning Nova, I can set it up real nice. But I guess what I can do is maybe just teleport right where I'm standing. Yeah, there we go.
Oh.
Yeah, so looks like for shielding wise, Furious Spark's gonna be the best, but Malicious Intent I'm also not casting Skull Missile, which it also benefits from. Cool.
Okay.
But the reason why I tested this is because whole reason you'd probably want a shield is if you're gonna do something aggressive, like teleport in the first place, right?
Yeah.
And then you're gonna be in aggressive mode. And in fact, do these stack is the next question. Let's let that fade. And let's do it like this. Yeah.
Okay.
So it looks like
So does that mean there's a max number to
no,
it?
it looks like you stacked, but it's kind of hard to tell. But I guess we do have over 7 seconds have time to get 2 out. So all right. The problem is it kind of shifts your health, which always kind of makes it hard to tell if we're actually stacking. Yeah. Okay, those
Here we
are
go.
stackable. Wow.
Oh,
Wow. 6,000 health on old Mephisto.
nice. Try and kill
at
me
the
now,
moment.
bro.
That's pretty cool.
Choose a talent.
Spite. Increase regen globe health duration. No, healing duration by 60%. Every tick of regen globe healing activates Lord of Hatred,
Oh.
reducing basic ability cooldowns by 0.5.
So if you're collecting those globes,
Huh.
you're on a map about globe collection.
Yeah.
Spite seems a good choice. Spite seems like a talent for a new generation of maps.
Yeah.
With balls flying left and right. Regeneration globes everywhere.
That's really interesting.
Praxis, where you can get 2 in a lane.
But you got to walk
Just
out a
call it-
lane, so
So?
there have to be like a globe dispensing mechanic on the objective that you're warring on to keep you in the fight, right? That's an interesting idea. Mixing it with Alex, who generates a globe.
Ah.
Interesting. Either way, these are all forced survivability talents of some kind. And at level 4, you're kind of out of the solo lane phase if you had to take it, which you probably didn't want to.
Here we go. We got some questions. Will they be able to track your shade? Like, does he float back or just poof?
That's a good question. If I, like, teleport over the wall.
I think it just teleports.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it actually revealed my location, but there
You
may...
can probably see it if they see it.
Well, and remember the way damage works. If I deal damage to you from here, you'll be revealed of me, just like Chromie shooting from behind a wall.
Yeah.
So there may be a thing where, like, if I jump you and I'm dealing damage actively to you, I may be momentarily revealed as that reveal
Yeah.
travels back over the wall with me. There's not a
The
good way to
regen
test that.
globe one, does that mean it heals less per second or more HP total?
It heals the duration. That's actually a good question. I would assume they actually gave us a way to make this better, right? Wouldn't just prolong the heal. But let's try it out. We need to go take some damage.
And also, are they going to leave 100% Hanamura on PTR until next Tuesday? Seems risky to not have many test games on other maps of a new hero. Seems like you're just asking for bugs, like when Rags Wave went ad infinitum on Towers of Doom.
I think they are probably going to release in that same... You know, I didn't have a control group, so I have no idea if that healing was changed. So let's get... So what they did with Alterac Pass was they kept it in Quick Match and then moved it into Hero League and other places later on.
Yeah.
So I'd assume that they're not going to just put it... Okay, so it is bigger. It is longer, bigger. Looks like it's still ticking for the same amount, though, for that question.
And Venture Sojourn, thank you for the sub. 6 months in a row.
Thank you 6 months in a row. Cool. So 60% more healing, looks like. And you're ticking at about the same rate. And then you get per tick basic ability cooldowns.
So same amount of HP healed or more HP?
More HP healed by increasing the dot by 60% duration.
Okay.
So I'm not sure what the number is, but let's say you heal 20 a tick. You're now over 10 seconds. You're now healing 20 a tick over 16 seconds. I just head math, probably not correct. But let's spend our abilities, which aren't going to hit any heroes, and grab an orb. So it's ticking along, and because of the increased duration of it, there are more ticks. Therefore, I get more cooldowns. So this is like a solo lane talent, but because you have no heroes to farm on. So basically, if you find yourself repeatedly covering a lane that doesn't have heroes in it, you could grab up this talent for some regen, but also mainly, and also with the duration of it going, there's your Braxis. You're able to, with that duration, go all the way, you called it, yep, go all the way down to the generator.
Get it?
In a Battlefield of Eternity
Get that?
situation, you'd be able to grab the orb out of the middle after winning your fight and probably get to lane with it still going. But it's only basic abilities, so there's no benefit in grabbing an orb and then being like, I'm going to pop my heroic, because your heroic will be unaffected.
Well, then they can keep it.
Yeah.
They can keep it. Is Mephisto the beginning of the new Bush meta?
That's an interesting idea, right? I wish we had a way to make enemy Mephisto do things, like control him while we looked at him. But I'm sure we'll fight some Mephistos who will jump out of bushes and whatnot today.
Totally.
Who will give us an idea of what the site tracking looks like.
I want to scare the kids on Halloween.
Choose a talent.
Well, actually, what I'm thinking of right now is something like Furious Spark, perhaps, but I think Unyielding Power maybe, but that Static Shield really seduces me because then I can get really aggressive with my teleports. So now we have a Force Teleport talent in the first place.
You trying to seduce me, Mr. Mephisto?
I am. With hatred.
He shimmies up his little dress to show his spine waggling at you.
Shielding plus armor is a really good thing. So my shield build here would benefit from getting armor on it for 2.5 seconds after it ends. And while it's active, that's a pretty decent duration of armor. So 5 seconds of 20 armor. Let's make sure it's just all visual and all good. Yep. So there's my 20 duration and 20.
Cool.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
Froststorm. Nice little nod there
Oh,
because he
we've
had
got
frost
a
powers as well.
until the heroic cooldown. Oh, that might not be here yet. Okay, keep going.
Yes, but yeah, they
Okay,
might be
I'm going.
right.
Keep going.
Yes, Lord of Hatred reduces heroic cooldown at 13.
And Christopher Sachs, thank you for your sub. 5 months in a row. Yay, 5 months. What are you most excited about your NY trip?
I was thinking about heroics. The NY trip. I'm excited. I'm
we're
excited.
taking a little break.
I'm excited to be in New York and actually like look at it without freaking out because I'm not auditioning for colleges this time.
Gotcha. And
what
you
about
did
you?
Times Square and all that, right?
I have.
Cool. Done the Broadway thing?
Yep.
All right. I'm excited to experience the city after having lived in a city.
Yeah.
Because now you know what city living is like and it's not so mind-blowing.
Frightening and or glamorous.
Yes, exactly. You're not really bothered by much anymore.
No.
So.
Well, I mean, we've been in a small town for a while, so it'll be a little shocking, of course. There's always the culture
It'll
shock
bring back
of it,
memories of Chicago.
But yes, living in
certainly.
Chicago. It'll be interesting to see the first city since we were second city.
Yeah, that's true. And thank you for the bits, Rufus and Ninlin. Bit train! That's the bit train.
I like it. I'm a fan of the bit train.
It's an electric train. We
Yeah.
left. Oh, thank you. Thank you about the 5K. I appreciate that. It was a good one. It was a good
did
one.
well.
Solid one. So good. And now I'm giving myself 2 weeks.
If only you could teleport over the people who got in front of
That
you.
would be
But then you would
cheating.
teleport back.
But then they wouldn't see me running past them.
You could shock them and hit them with giant ghost skulls.
That's true. That's true.
And the food. Of course, city food
Well,
is always
yes,
really good, too.
Yes. Although I'm a Chicago pizza fan. That's where my flag sits. I
We'll-
like eating pizza with forks and spoons.
We'll probably end up getting like one of those slice places as we're stuck somewhere.
That's true.
Might not be a bad idea before the reception because it's going to be a fancy wedding.
It is.
And we're going to get there at like 4 and we won't eat till 9.
Oh, no. You won't be getting there till 4. I have to get ready.
Oh,
'Cause I'm part of the
course.
bridal party.
Yes, the bridal party.
My friend was really cool. She asked me to stand, so we got to do the hair. We got to do the makeup. We're starting pictures 3 hours prior to the reception. Lots of pictures.
Wait, who said pizza with forks?
I said pizza with forks.
Wait, you did?
Yeah.
Why are we eating pizza with forks?
The Chicago pizza, the deep dish.
Oh,
You gotta
yeah.
get in there with you. I
but
mean,
that-
you can try.
Yes. That's
and
a
it's a
pizza
glorious
pie,
try.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
thing's. Yeah. No.
That's Chicago
it's
pizza. to
basically
me.
lasagna.
Oh, at that point, yeah.
Okay. I still tried, but yes, do not eat. Don't eat
I'm
New
not
York
gonna
style
wear a
pizza.
T-shirt that says Chicago style pizza's the best style. Get bent, New York.
Yeah.
I got that. I tried to make a shirt, but Kyle was very disappointed in me, wanting to try and start fights knowingly.
Why do you spread these rumors?
Because you're my hand. Because I am the little feisty one, and you're the respectable teaching Kristen to be socially
that's
acceptable.
That's why
That's
we
why
even
I
things out
spread
around
these
here,
stories. Yeah, we gotta build the story in the minds of the people that I'm a feisty little girl.
Well, that is
who
true.
spits on people, and you're like, Kristen, don't spit on people. That's not good. You're the guardian. You know all the social ins and outs. And Kristen's just the little fighter who doesn't care about social qualms.
Right. Perfect.
No?
This is the image
Am I not
want.
building a legend? Is that not the legend you want? I can change the story. That's
no,
okay.
it's a good story.
You just have to let me know what
Yeah.
kind of role you want to fill in this story we're telling.
Okay.
I'm telling.
I'll think on it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back to Mephisto now,
Okay, we're going back to Mephisto.
and you're gonna start fights in the subway with your T-shirts.
Mm-hmm.
Enemies near Shade of Mephisto are slowed by 50% for 2 seconds.
What? We're talking about slowing and froststorm.
Hitting enemies with Skull Missile while Shade of Mephisto is active increases the slow to 50% by 50% for 2 seconds. Hitting enemy heroes with Skull Missile while Shade of Mephisto is active increases its slow. The slow on the skull.
Oh.
The skull slows by 25%.
Okay.
And if you're frosty, your skull also slows by 50%.
Does it stack? Can you 100? But that would be a root then in that case. You slow them by 100%.
Sometimes,
you stop them from moving.
Yeah, sometimes it depends on the video game you're playing, right? Sometimes a 100% slow isn't 100. All right, well, I dismounted. Okay, there we go. All right, so this is a 25% slow. 25% slow currently. We are now going to teleport.
Okay.
50% slow.
All right. Now shoot him. Oh, nope.
Oh.
All right, 75%.
All right, we're going to have to do...
It's quite the slow.
We're going to have to use anger here.
Okay.
And then frost.
Is it just me, or does Mephisto look a bit like one of those little pugs with an overbite? From a certain angle.
I feel ya. I feel ya. I mean, it
I'm seeing it going to max 75 or
Well,
50.
yeah, 50, so that is while the shade is active. So normal skull,
75.
75. With the shade active and all frosty biz, 50,
50.
which is part of this.
Okay.
And this slow is only 2 seconds. This teleport near Shade of Mephisto are slowed. So if I teleport for 2 seconds, so it's not the full duration of the teleport anyway. But we got this guy, and if I walk near him, no.
Does it spook him?
Wait, enemies near Shade of... Is it my ghost, perhaps?
Maybe when you land on them and explode?
Yeah, it must be the opening damage. Oh. Oh.
Go, go, go.
He had ringy doos. Yeah, he has ringy doos. There he
Cool,
is. Yeah,
there
it's
we
got a
go.
little aura around
Yeah.
it. So the shade might be talking about this shade.
Ah, there we go.
So, and let's try the damage version. Unslowed.
Yep.
So it's talking about the shade.
Yes.
So this would be like if I'm being chased and he got into melee and I'm like, huzzah, haha, yeah.
Can you cancel the port early?
No, I'm on cooldown. So I have to be out for 2.5 seconds.
Gotcha.
There's no way to get back.
And Packet GG, thank you for the prime. 9 months in a row. Start spreading the news.
Good to see you, Packet. That's pretty cool. So yeah, so if they get in melee on me like a dive comp, I can be like, whoa, hey, back it up, boy. And
Ah, there we go. So they give you a way to react to dives so that you're not completely useless to dives.
yeah. Seems though in our kind of supported world, like just having armor, because you're gonna return to your location, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it seems like, I'm just picking random towns here. Seems like it would be more useful in a dive situation to be like, whoa, he's in my face. 20 armor, he's in my face. Oh my god, he's in my face. Because you're gonna go back and now he's still in your face, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I see it. I see it.
Choose a
Let's check the
talent.
last one. Trickery.
Choose a talent.
Shade of Mephisto grants 20% movement speed while active, and for 2.5 seconds after it ends,
Nice.
after Shade of Mephisto expires, all slows roots are removed from Mephisto.
Ooh.
So let's see if we can do this.
So that means, I guess, if Malfurion goes to root your shade, you pop back to it, it frees you from the root.
Yeah, because there I've returned with my root still on me.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if we can.
Okay, all stasis effects interrupt the teleport back to the E. Every other CC is brought back with the teleport.
Which makes sense because stasis, you don't exist in the game, therefore you wouldn't be recalled and tethered back.
Yeah.
So in this case, I might not have.
And when is Mephisto live? Probably next Tuesday.
I would assume so, right? So here's a stun, and I
Ooh.
die. So we'll try it again.
Okay.
But we can assume that we carried the root with us. We'd also so let's go ahead and do trickery, which gives us 20% movement speed.
Okay.
But we shouldn't be able to dodge the stun part. Yep, still stunned. And then we should be able to remove that root, no problem. So that's
Cool.
interesting. I see the application because you want to get a sweet get, but you know there's lots of root and tootin' and slows on the other side, so you go for it. They root you, you get out of it, and you don't bring that back with you. Maybe that is better too, like... After Shade Mephisto expires, all slows roots are removed. Okay. I don't think we have enough health to do this. But let's see if I can teleport out of the root. No, it killed me. Okay. We're going to reset. And we're going to see if it works the other way. Because obviously, while I'm out and about, I will remove my slows and roots. But can I even use the spell while slowed and rooted? Because obviously can't cast it while stunned. Comes the stun. Nope, nope, give me your root. Oh no, he reset. Alright, for science. Again.
Take your revenge, hero.
But I don't see why, right? But Chromie can bye-bye while rooted, so, you know, no telling.
Shall be as hell.
Oh, that's a good question, right? You'd still have to be out and about, but like for the Kel'Thuzad rework and that he's going to be around quite a bit, it is interesting that we're messing with roots right now. Okay, so there's that. All right, can we? We cannot. We're locked out of Shade of Mephisto. Cool. So you have to be out in Sparky Spark form in order to remove anything like that.
Is 4.5 AA range within the boss AoE stun ring?
I don't think so. Because all we have to do is a little shift back. So you should be good, but because we don't have a tank here for me, there's not a good way to know that right now.
Okay, and here's another question. If Illidan hunts and Mephisto teleports, does Illidan go to where Mephisto was or where he is now?
That's a good question. Who could we test that on? I guess Pyroblast might be another one too. Because if you blink, the Pyroblast changes position. So if I... Yeah, I'm not sure. The best way to test that would be, so let's write that down, and we'll test an Illidan hunt and a Pyroblast once we've gone through it. Yeah, but we won't be able to make Mephisto teleport when we want, so we'll have to do it with some real folk here. And I'll be pulling from the A-Move chat. We'll do that right before we go into quick match games. So let's go ahead and advance to 10. But that's a good question.
Choose a talent.
Right, and if you're eating during Gorge, would you... So if you teleport or you stasis inside Gorge, so I guess Gorge is another good one too to test out.
Choose
Right.
a talent.
Cool. Whatever talents. Consume Soul. Channel. 2.5 seconds, revealing all enemy heroes. After channel completes, all enemy heroes take 529 damage and are slowed by 40% for 2.5 seconds. Is there a Sonya still palling around somewhere?
None can hide from the Lord
Oh, that's
of
my
hatred.
cast time, is it? I don't know. Let's see. Enemy hero. We'll do Talarak. Come on out, level 4 Alarak. Oh, he leveled up. Okay, cool. So no damage, but the reveal is happening, and then the pop is at the end. So I am locked down for this whole period while he's slowed. So I don't get to take advantage of the slow at all. All I'm doing is
Marking them for your team.
Yep, and then the pop damage at the end. So it's not a dot either. It's just burst.
Hide in a bush.
Hide in a bush.
Oh, I guess because or at your base, the channel is so long.
Oh, yeah, no, you might, it would be rather exposed. But let's actually see. Sometimes the AI, when you walk into a bush, farts off.
Yeah, there we go.
So let's see if I'm
You're
revealed
hidden.
during this. Well, we got it. I like that it does the pop-up, too.
The hidden eye disappeared right at the end.
Okay, cool. And we can assume that the eye as well. Yep, goes there.
Okay. What about the shade? Throw your shade.
Yep, there's him parting off.
Let our enemies
I am eyeballed,
There's
but
the
then the
icon.
damage, so the reveal
Okay,
is stealth.
do the shade for me. I want to see that. Once you're hidden again. There we go.
So here's the reveal. So I'm revealing my team casting, but the damage is what alerts me to the enemy team, just like the chromie kind of situation.
None can hide.
So what we can do here.
Can you do the shade so I could see that?
What do you? Oh, sorry, you're
Your
talking
E.
about.
Yeah.
So you want to see this, like me going out here and then going back in?
Yeah, so I wonder if they can see the
It looks like it has to turn on again.
because the eyeball doesn't show over the shade of Mephisto. Cool.
No, so yeah, but I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure what I know what you're asking, which is can they see my shade location when I jump out of a bush? And it looks like I'm momentarily revealed because it takes a moment for this to turn back on. See, there's a little moment there, so it looks like it.
Can you ult while shifting?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I can even ruin my own cast of it. So I can even do that a little quicker.
Oh.
So there, and let's start it up. Yeah, so I'm still ulting, so I can't ruin my own cast.
Okay, cool.
That's pretty cool.
Hatred flows.
So it might not be a bad idea then if I really want to cast this right now in combat to do something aggressive and then be like, okay.
Our enemy hides here.
I totally clicked the ground where I wanted it to go like Phoenix.
Oh. He got you.
He did.
Vanquished evil rises anew.
Cool. All right, and then we should probably keep him going. Let's actually grab enemy hero Lost Vikings for the next one.
Cool. And then your cooldowns are toggled at the moment.
Cool. All right. Reset talents. Pop, 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 pop. Endurance of Hate. So this is a 120-second cooldown, 80 mana, 60 mana, 80-second cooldown. After 1 second, unleash a wave of spirits that roots the first enemy hero hit for 2 seconds, dealing damage to them over the same duration, being 2 seconds. Endurance of Hate spreads outwards from its initial target, rooting and damaging additional nearby heroes. Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
there
okay.
we go.
All right, so you get 1. So it didn't go to Olaf, then to Baylog, and then go on to Eric.
3 were standing in it.
Right.
Would it go to the 2 that weren't caught for the first one?
We can assume that it'd do, yeah, everybody in that area.
Okay. Oh, there we
Yep.
go. Perfect.
So it looks like it actually grows out in a circle. You can see
Yeah.
the circle there.
Yeah.
So the root actually they're all bunched up, you'll get a really early root, and the farther they are out.
The later the root.
Yeah. And of course, you wouldn't just be sitting here doing nothing. You'd be going, ha.
Yeah. He looks like a very
Oh.
forward hero.
Same thing. Same thing with this guy. Check it out. So I can ruin my own cast.
Oh.
But I can still get it off, but let's really ruin it.
Yeah. Aww.
Yeah. So you could really just mess up
Skill
your
cap.
heroic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's gonna happen.
Yeah. What's the range on this thing?
Pretty decent.
Yeah.
Turn against one another,
Interesting.
as it must be.
I guess we'll see, right? Team fight. Pick and fights. Situational. But the cooldowns may decide the choice once we get an actual game. Let's go ahead and get rid of the Lost Vikings so they don't cause no trouble. And continue to 13.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent. Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
Abhorred Skull. Hitting a hero with Skull Missile grants 20 spell power. Okay, first question. Obviously, do we get
Choose a talent.
40 spell power?
Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
Okay, this is me. All right,
That's you. 20.
20, cool. 40. Yep, cool. So I can get 40 spell power.
Nice.
6 seconds, and then this is for 5 seconds. So yeah. It's a little burst, I guess.
Cool,
Choose
cool.
a talent. Choose a talent.
Hysteria. Lord of Hatred also reduces the cooldown of Mephisto's
Heroic.
heroic abilities. So let's try it. All right.
Maybe the
so,
cooldowns won't matter.
so we hit it, and then we fire, and we do some of this. And
Yeah, look at that go.
a little
Oh,
bit of.
look at that go.
These aren't even the sweet optimized.
No.
But we are getting to hit lots and lots of heroes.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So the cooldowns, interesting. 20 spell power, huh? Hitting a hero with Skull Missile. It's just flat spell power. So you could do then. So maybe that. I mean, because that seems really powerful, is why I'm thinking here. But I guess you could do teleport 2.5 seconds after. This wouldn't really matter, and this doesn't give spell power. But let's say consume soul and abhorred skull. Enemy hero will do, sure. All right, come on out, Anubarak. So let's get our control group.
Let our enemy be revealed.
595, cool. And let's hit a hero, and then teleport and do it again.
None can hide from the
833.
833, yeah. So you could kind of
Bolster that damage.
yeah, global snipage of a sorts for
a
some
good
bonus
point.
damage. Interesting.
Does
Interesting.
the reduction from globes apply to your ult as well with this talent?
That's a good question. Let's go check it out. Let's we got to reset talents. I mean, let's do anger as well.
Choose
So
a talent.
spite
Choose a talent. Choose a
and
talent.
hysteria.
Let our enemy be revealed.
Now, do these have to be heroic auto attacks? Heroes. Okay. Yeah. Looks like we're good there. And the other one was globes.
Mm-hmm.
It begins.
Hang on, Anubarak.
He is
I
doing what
know.
he was programmed to do.
I know. But he's gonna have to chill for a
And
moment.
you love Anubarak.
I do love
Why are
Anubarak.
you so upset with him? He's a
'Cause
Frost
he's
bro.
very excited.
He's such a great bro.
Okay, and the globe. Yeah. Yeah, so it affects it. So then, globe, that is a regen talent. Okay, so we actually have a rather interesting little build then with our global snipe sort of build where we do malicious intent into spite because we're off in some distant world. I guess here wouldn't really matter, but we'll just pick that. Consume
Choose a
soul.
talent.
Oh, but we can't get both this spell power and that spell power. Yeah, okay. So we can't get both. Yeah, all right, cool. So never mind. Can't have both. But you probably would
Can't
want to
have
stack
both.
this with this.
Okay.
Interesting.
Choose a
All right.
talent. Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
Shard of hate. A hateful shard. Basic attacks hit enemy heroes near the primary target.
Oh.
Okay.
So a chain here,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. It'd be-
Chain of sorts. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, a little
Wanna do
chain
some
lightning.
Group damage.
Cool. So it is based on the primary target.
How many chains does it do max? That's two.
I'd
I
assume,
see.
yeah, I'd assume maximum as long as it's in the area. So as many as you want.
Oh, hey, Dunk, welcome. Hey, man. Hey, man. What do you think about the Mephisto talent tree so far?
I'm discovering some synergies. There's a cute, like, global thing going on.
We got the Shard of Hate.
Yeah. We're currently
Morning
sharding some
routine.
hate. Basic attacks hit all. Okay, so wait. Okay, so I've got attack cooldown reduction, auto attack, and so I could get cooldown.
Is the splash just heroes? And I'm going back to the other questions
Yeah.
too. So.
No, it's look at that.
Oh,
so it's
yeah!
everything. What I
Nice.
want to see though. Okay,
Oh,
there we go.
so many.
So we can actually get some cooldown reductions if we.
Does the chain stack with anger?
The chain? Oh.
Yes, the level
Yes,
1.
basic attacks against enemy heroes.
Oh,
Okay.
so does it? Yeah.
But
I
it
see what
have
the
to
question
hit
is.
multiple heroes, but we can test that here on our little guys down here.
That's true.
All right, so let's go ahead and miss.
All right. No, did you take the ability that's cooldowns for your heroics?
Oh, it's
This
on the
is basic
same
ability.
level.
So we had to
So it's on the same
check
level.
it with the basic
Yeah.
abilities. All right. Oh, it does! It totally does!
Yeah, big old jumps there.
Awesome.
Man, they did a really good job making sure I can't stack those.
Yeah.
Those poor us Blizzard being careful about that.
Can you stack the spell power from multiple skull casts if you hit enough people?
No, you only get one. But you can stack malicious intent with the spell power. But yeah, Horrid Skull.
So are you
20.
liking his talent tree then? You finding...
I really think he's fun so far. I like being rewarded for auto attacking on my
Yes.
spellcasters.
Yes.
I just don't know what it's going to look like on the field because we might be... I mean, we've got some decent health,
Okay, so too early to tell.
Yeah.
We need to test it in battle.
but we might be more squishy and more diveable than we think. And plus, this lightning in a... I mean, the really nice thing so far, and I really can't say this enough, is that lightning matches the range of your auto attack. So I know that if I'm auto attacking, I will get lightning hits.
Yeah.
Which is really, really helpful. But will I actually, when Varian here is running towards me, and I'm like, oh, crud, lightning, and now he's here, and I'm like, what? Go away, Varian. Am I dead? Am I just going to get completely locked down? Who knows?
Cool.
Cool.
Well, that's that one.
Yeah.
On to 16.
On to 16.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
So I like, we'll just pick things.
Choose a talent.
The ring
since-
is super narrow, Dunk's saying.
Choose a talent.
Yeah. And honestly, Dunk, I keep trying to cast it like Phoenix, where I'm putting my mouse here and being like, yeah, aw, yeah, aw. It is really thin, and it says within. I thought, but and again, I like that the auto attack matches, and that's really nice.
Harry Angus, thank you for the prime.
Perfect time, Harry Ingris. Thank you for the prime. Lightning reaction. Skull missile explodes on contact.
Ooh.
With Lightning Nova, dealing damage to nearby enemies. What?
Wait, explode it. Oh, with Lightning Nova. So your
Oh.
Nova has to be going, then you shoot your skull, and then it explodes, right? Did you pick the talent? You have to pick the talent before it'll...
Oh.
Do it! Pop, there we go!
Ah.
And it goes past it, too,
Okay.
even after it explodes. So it's a reaction with the barrier.
Huh.
Lightning reaction.
That's really cute.
Ah!
That's a really cute talent.
We get it.
Huh. So, naturally at level 16, you'd be concerned about your lane clear, which is why we're going to go test
When
this
I
right
hit
now.
level 16,
Yeah, I know.
first thing
First
that
thing
goes
I'm
to my
thinking of.
mind is, how's my lane
How,
clear?
how am I going to wander off and get some lane clear done?
Right? And now you can.
Actually,
Now you can.
can we get 2 casts of... Well, we're currently on cooldown. Even with cooldown, it looks like it's kind of hard to hit.
Yeah, okay, thank you, UK. The renewal of the Prime sub never showed up. Well, thank you for the Prime. Thank
you for the Prime, UK. Good to see you. Looks like I can ruin this too by running away. Because we were talking about earlier how you got your move command, so if I issue there, I can keep moving like Junkrat does. But it looks like if I'm lightning and running away at the same time, or I guess I'd have to be running towards, wouldn't I?
And if anything, what'll happen, is
okay,
it'll show
it'll
up
hit.
on the list when we're offline or something.
Choose a talent.
That's cute.
Choose a talent. Choose a
Static field. When Lightning Nova damage... Are these they're all Lightning Nova talents. When Lightning Nova's damage bonus reaches 40%, enemy heroes within the radius take damage equal to 12% of their maximum health. Well, this is going to look real pretty and awesome here in the try mode where we can...
Okay. Cast W, Q, then E forward with the talent. So you create multiple lightnings for the skull to pass through. It looks like.
Oh.
Choose
That's
a
interesting.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
I mean, I guess we do like an abhorred skull
We're
or
not
something.
moving on yet. Let's
Yeah.
do this. Yeah.
So we do. So right, because that is the cast time.
Mm-hmm.
So
So W, Q. Oh, yeah!
Huh. Remember when Gul'dan came out and we're all like, obviously, every time you use Horrify, you want to horrify them through all your corruptions.
No.
No?
But I'll trust that that was
You'll trust that was our
the Reddit strat.
our day one optimized
the R strat
idea.
as it's known.
I mean, that's not hard to do, to be fair, because but
So, since Q is delayed, can you start the Q before the ring to get 2 Qs, maybe?
yeah, like try to get over one of them.
And can you trigger the multiple explosions moving forward with the skull? That's great. Oh, too slow. Your
Yes.
RPM. Your clicks per, what is it? CPM, clicks per
Wait,
minute? No.
hang
types
on.
per
Would this
minute,
just be easier to
TPM?
do if I just position myself, because my skull is going to be here? Yeah. Check this out.
Okay.
So we've got this range here.
Okay.
That takes me there. And I
Alright.
know this lightning will hit there.
Okay.
My circle goes here. So my skull flies through burst. This is the easier way to do it.
Okay.
So we summon a skull, lightning, and then go
Oh!
there for a 3-hitter.
Bam!
As we go bam, 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 bam. So if we put this along... Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if we put it along the edge...
That's wicked.
Wow, okay. Wow. All right. Okay, so let's try it. Let's try it on a Nubbadubs here. So let's say he's he's just an AI making his way.
There we go. Oh, gross.
That's pretty cool.
Oh man. Chad's calling it the tri-mode special.
I mean, and granted that was an AI there, but that's a lot easier than what we were trying to come up with, which is this multi-hit business.
Yeah, totally.
Right? Like this can actually be kind of done, particularly if someone's in your face,
Yeah.
and then you teleport diagonally. I think that could be done.
Does the skull explosion proc the heal talents for Q?
Wait, oh, this one. Oh, I think it's lightning nova damage. But yes, we can test that because it's not this one that'll break in our little tri-mode.
And
here.
that's a good point. On a CC'd target, it can totally work.
If we
Right, because if they're held still.
Choose a talent.
Yeah, that's true too. Though I mean, this happens so fast. I think you could like the diagonal trick could actually be pulled off.
Oh, totally.
Choose a talent.
Okay, so we got heal. Let's do some spell power. And then we do lightning nova. So let's lose some health to the boss so we can see our heal. Why not? Let's stand in the thing.
Okay.
Okay.
So you stood in the thing.
Yep. All
Now
right.
you're
Heal.
back.
Cool. Let's test run.
Okay.
Oh, this is 76. All right. Cool. And now we are going
Now
to
you do it.
Looks like it was 3 instances of 76. Yeah, don't see bonus. So it looks like the damage is tied.
76.
Yeah, it's tied to the lightning nova. Which makes sense because it's a lightning nova talent. What I'm really curious about is if this is a lightning nova based talent,
Choose a
if we do static barrier,
talent.
do we get
Choose a talent.
mega
Choose
shields?
a talent.
And why not have some spell power to go with it? Okay.
Is Shade like Tracer Recall where it cancels targeted abilities? Oh, we're going to be testing that, right?
Yes, yeah, we're actually going to
we
test
don't
that out.
quite know yet.
Yeah, we're going to see Gorge and Pyroblast and see what those sort of interactions
Illidan
are.
Hunt.
Okay, so we got ourselves a little shield, little
Okay.
control group shield there.
Right.
Let's let it fade.
It's adorable. Looks cute.
2,000. And let's do one more control group just to see it. Looks like it's the same. So this damage is not coming from Lightning Nova. But you can stack it. And this trick here would give... Oh, does this... Actually, let's see. Is there a way we could just get the explosion? Let's turn off cooldowns. Let's use this. Let's miss. And okay, cool. So, okay, we'll do it on this guy. We're gonna have to position ourselves a little fancy here.
Oh, new wreck! He's coming in to wreck your healing dummy. Look at that.
Okay,
Look
so
at that
let's
beetle
put
go.
up that. I was watching the cooldowns. Did the damage hit?
I was watching the carrion beetle. He was really going after.
You
that
watch.
healing
I'll watch the cooldowns. You watch the damage and see if I get an explosion.
Okay.
Onto the target.
Okay. Yes, 270 in purple.
Okay. Look like we didn't get a cooldown reduction. So this damage does not count as Skull Missile, Shade of Mephisto, or Lightning Nova. But it might count for the 0.3. All right, you watch the damage. I'll do the thing.
All right. Damage, 770.
Damage? Okay, no cooldown reduction. So it's not part of our base kit. Therefore, it doesn't give cooldown reduction.
Does the Healing Skull talent from earlier tier benefit from the explosion at all?
No. We would have... oh, wait. No, we didn't test that. Let's check that.
Choose a talent.
So we need healing. This shouldn't matter.
Choose a talent.
And... Cool. All right. So same thing. Did I heal?
I was watching the numbers.
Oh, okay.
I can watch your health bar.
All right, let's see if I heal. Actually, we don't need to test cooldowns. We just did that. No, so only the one instance of 76. Yeah.
No heals.
Yeah, so it looks like it's a unique sort of damage thing, at least as we know it right now in this current try mode.
Choose a talent.
Let's just pick a random pile of stuff.
Choose a talent.
So this was the 12% of their maximum health, but I don't think those work here.
Giant killer. Oh, right. Maximum health?
Yes, maximum
or
health.
health they currently have.
That would be remaining health or current health, I think is what it
this is
says.
always the health that they have.
This is the
forever
giant
in their
killer.
Health pool. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
The total amount. But it also says within its radius.
Ooh.
So okay, there's the crit.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So now what we need to do is we'll get it to maximum. But we'll see if we can...
Ooh.
So clearly we're doing it inside the range.
Of my pitiless
Killing spree.
But what we need to do, I guess, is ruin it to see if it's within. But I think it means within touching.
Mm-hmm.
I am contained.
Oh, he ruined it for you. Cool, no
Cool.
crit.
Yeah, no crit. And we reach the maximum stacks. So within means touching the lightning. Yes?
There was no crit there on that one. There we go. There was a crit.
Okay. He's gonna
die.
Yep.
The ravenous shadows.
I guess we could look at the... Let's let the numbers reset. Oh, wait. No, this guy right here would answer our question.
Yeah. 855.
Yeah. So, yeah, we did hit for 855. So it is within the circle. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Knight. Absolutely. That's a great way to test it. Cool. So it does. It's within. That's just kind of neat, right? Because then I could do something like this, right? Wait, hang on. Oh, it's only when I reach, not when it ends.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't control it. So I can't be like farming on this guy,
And then
knowing I
pop
have a
over
second
him.
left. Well, I could be really
well,
close, right?
Max
Yeah.
stats.
So I'm
And
like,
when you teleport over, it continues the stacks that counts. See, 855
Yeah.
happened again.
yeah, so it can be done. I mean, honestly, I think our lightning reaction teleport thing is even easier to do than playing with this thing. But 12% of maximum health is a lot, so.
Yeah, and Doug's saying it did work within the circle. That's super interesting / unintuitive with the ring system.
Yeah, it seems kind of backwards when this says appears
Enemies within
the ring, and then this is
within the
the ring. Yeah.
Although within the ring's range versus within the ring.
Oh,
so that's the
okay.
difference of language right there.
Gosh, we need some Magic the Gathering words.
Uh-huh.
We need vengeance and just call it Giant Slayer and say deals.
And that's a good idea, Jesus. There should be visible feedback for that, like some lightning going on within the ring.
Yeah, I mean, granted, they do get shocked, but it's clearly reacting to damage visually, but that's not enough. There needs to be like a little kind of
Pretty
thing.
obvious thing
Yeah,
going
and
on.
even if I'm not hitting things, my sound. Okay, so we get like a ring. You hearing that? Like a wing.
Wait. Oh, yeah. It sounds like chains clanking.
Yeah. So do I get that when I?
You do.
Oh, that's the sound of my shield coming online.
Oh, okay.
Talent.
That's not an indicator if
Yeah.
I'm gonna crit or not, or if I
Gotcha.
reached maximum. Yeah. So the shield is making a noise, but
Choose a talent.
there's no other. And I really like Mosh Pit. There's a lot of things in this game that have really good audio cues.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's a great place to put that information. Anonymity?
Animosity.
Oh, animosity.
You got it.
Because whenever I think of anonymity, is your name. Silence your native tug, holding the ball, melting off your finger. You are
Men
above
in
it, beyond
Black?
it. Yeah, we're them, we're
Anonymity.
they.
You
Yeah.
go anonymous.
Yeah, exactly. The speech from Men in Black.
Mmm.
So the animosity?
Animosity.
Animosity.
Yep.
Cooldown 15 seconds. Activate to extend the duration of Lightning Nova by 2.5 seconds. Passive basic attacks while Lightning Nova is active cause an immediate pulse of Lightning Nova damage.
Oh, so you make it dance?
I mean... Oh, wait, I have my chain active, which would be my next question. Do I do spell damage to this
Oh.
guy?
No.
No, so I don't carry a Lightning Nova over to him. I mean, that's... Okay.
I mean, the numbers are falling onto him. You know, they're kind of flying into the second target dummy, but...
Okay, our cooldowns are down, but I did activate animosity there. Extend the duration, so it shouldn't matter when I press it. I should just be able to know that I want this to be an extra long one.
Yeah. Knight's saying W, then 1.
Right. The reason...
Start your W and then hit the 1.
Right, visually it didn't look like I pushed it because my cooldowns were on, is what I was saying there, but I did activate it once. But here,
Oh, yeah, so you can't activate it until you've hit your
Exactly, so
W.
you
Okay.
can't prep your next lightning to be extended. You
What?
do have to
But
make...
what about Zool? You gotta prep it, you know? Get ready so your next one is super awesome.
Zool?
Yeah. You get one of his basic abilities. You wind up your next hit to be pretty awesome. The next four swipes
yeah, the Necromancer.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was thinking of
Yeah,
Zool
yeah.
Jin, and then there's that guy Zool in World of Warcraft right now. Like my
Oh.
brain didn't function. Yes, that is true. Zool.
Animosity seems bad compared to the 12% pop.
I mean, could this be like a survivability talent? Like you're like, I'm a master of living. I'm gonna live forever. I'm going to increase my spell power so I get a bigger shield. Yeah, that doesn't affect me. I might want to reduce my cooldowns more.
Okay.
Maybe.
All right.
I guess I'd want spell power if I'm going for big.
And Chaos Simba, we haven't gotten to that answer quite yet.
Big
We'll be getting
nasty.
there after we finish the try mode. We're going to jump into a sandbox, and we're going to try things like Illidan's Hunt, Colossus Smash was on there, Pyroblast, and Gorge.
Control group, 887 shielding. All right, let's increase the duration. 1,945 shielding.
Party time.
Okay. And let's get my shade. Actually, I can just move right there. And let's say this is
Not a problem.
maximum shielding forever. I mean, it's a lot of shielding.
That's a lot of shields.
That's a lot of shielding.
That's a lot of shields.
If you wanted to, but you're like a burst, sustainy burst mage thingy. So it feels like if you're gonna spend your 16 trying to live more, that ain't right. But it is kind of neat. And
Why wouldn't you want to live more?
well, I mean, living more is fun, but
I mean, can't you get this shield and kill everybody? Wouldn't that be the point?
that would be the point, right? And then we
Yeah.
teleport in with like 20
Yeah.
armor, and like everyone's like, "Damn, he's got that big of shields with 20 armor."
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
they're
he's,
gonna target you
he's
because
a
they
god.
think you're squishy, right?
And we're gonna get lots of spell
Mm-hmm.
armor and stuff, and we increase that duration. And
Yeah. And if you're great at picking
Actually, that-
targets and deleting the
that
enemy
was actually
team,
kind of cute because
you kill him before the shield runs out. That's the goal. That would be my goal.
yeah,
Give yourself a timer. You know, in movies where they have their clocks and they sync them.
I mean the cute thing is that you can. Did Dubrak die somewhere? Yeah, he did. The cute thing is that it lasts through your teleport with this, so
Mm-hmm.
you could do the whole teleport and still have it going when you get back. But I think we're definitely gonna play around with lightning reaction diagonal style. Let's go to 20.
Sweet.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
Bop, 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 bop. I guess we'll pick Consume Soul for now,
Okay.
because I like the visual.
Choose a talent.
It's a good visual.
Choose a talent.
Consume Hatred.
Consumed by
By
hatred.
hatred.
Do you like
That's
being
true.
consumed
That's
by
true. He
hatred?
wants more hatred in the world.
Yeah.
He would not eat the hatred.
He's been consumed himself.
Consume Souls deals bonus damage equal to 10% of the target's missing health.
Oh!
If Consume Soul
Oh!
initial cast kills the hero, it'll cast one additional
Like-
time.
Yeah, like Artandis's new little beam team. It's not,
Cool. So that didn't get the kill.
so just keep casting it.
Actually, well, let's get Lost Vikings back out.
Oh!
Wait, before we get out Lost Vikings,
Wait.
let's see if Misha counts as a hero for this.
Oh! It's a good point.
If both poor Misha gets her soul consumed. Yeah, she does.
Oh!
She sure does.
Poor Misha.
Well, let's see if we get a reset off
no,
Misha.
she just. Oh,
Or I guess
no.
Rexar might die first.
Misha! Rexar's
then-
gonna die first!
Yeah, it's
Do
not,
it!
not gonna work out.
Alright, let it cast. Oh,
It's-
it killed them together.
It's
oh,
not gonna work because when Rexar
she
dies,
dies,
yeah,
yeah. Oh, dear.
that's cute though. All right, the Lost Vikings.
Okay. Ooh, what happened when they tested Consume Souls against Abathur?
I think he has a bad time. I'd assume
Good
we can
application.
get him out here at level.
Wonder how the giant killer acts with Mimic.
of hatred.
Okay, who's gonna go down first?
Eric looks like he's gonna blow.
You need to choose the talent.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Luckily they used play again. Olaf died to tower damage.
Oh no, Olaf, you ruined it.
Yeah. So it
There
has
we
to be the
go.
killing blow.
Yeah. Okay.
Still fun to press though.
Yes.
It's a fun button.
Cool.
Ooh. Oh,
No.
because okay.
What have you done? What have you done?
And looks like we'll get them all here. Okay, that's cute. I mean,
Feels good.
missing health and all that. I mean, the thing is, they keep like nerfing down Tracer Genji.
Okay.
So our characters that go in the back line and clean up are down to, like in my league, Muradin. So the fact that you can have all this throughput and then have something to finish up Tyrande as she runs away, that's kind of a big deal.
Does Samaro's or Nova's clones trigger? Because that would be OP.
That's a good point. I guess all you yes, for triggering it, yes. But otherwise, if you didn't get to your level 20, you just have a really sweet damage number.
It's good.
Let's get Sammy. He'll probably be more likely to put out clones that'll last at the right time.
Doug says, I think the talent is really bad, actually. Best part of that ulti is using it as a global initiator for the vision / slow.
Yeah. I agree.
All right, he's going to
All
split.
right, there we
Do
go.
it.
Yeah, I mean, and it's giving vision, so it's showing which ones are the clones, too. So you could help people to select the correct one.
All right, do it again. Let's see.
Oh, they ran out of time. Well, as his health goes down, his illusion health will go down, too. So let's...
Does Animosity level 16 passive react to the W shield talent?
Yes. You
I-
get more
I
shielding.
Don't think it did, Ninlin. I think Kyle hit it
Well,
again
that makes
real fast.
sense.
I think it was a reclick
Oh, wait, what?
when you cast it again on Sammy because his guys disappeared.
Yeah, no, they disappeared. They died from other causes, so... does Nova's illusion have less health than her?
I
No
no idea.
This is kind of a tough situation because we're going to wear down his health. Actually, oh, I don't think we can get through it fast enough.
Oh, before they go.
Well, actually, here... Aw.
Much less health with the Nova clones.
Okay, cool. So let's try it on Nova then.
That was rather
Is this PTR? This is
Yep.
a try mode on the PTR, correct? I want to know what happens when Last Rites stacks with it. Who gets the kill?
Oh, they fixed last rites, though, don't you? You now get credit even if they die during?
I think you have a few seconds.
Yeah. Are you triple tapping me? Or she's
She's triple tapping you, bro.
she's triple tapping the... All right, Nova. Come here, Nova. Put out your clone, Nova.
No, you put out your clone.
I'm working on it. There's mine. Show me yours and I'll show you mine. Come on, Nova.
You keep scaring her. You gotta wait until she's in lane. You're pushing too
Okay,
hard.
okay,
Of
all right,
course she's
all right.
not gonna pop a clone and waste any
Well,
mana
I
here.
thought she might want to, do some lane clear clonage.
She's still not in mid lane. You gotta give her time.
All right,
man.
maybe we
You
need
gotta
to...
let her warm up. Gotta make her feel comfortable. You know? You're pushing too hard, dude.
I mean, but maybe we can get her to, like,
What? She's just gonna die. Oh, there's the
there
fake
it
Nova.
is.
But we don't know if it's gonna cast again.
Yeah.
of my pitiless eye.
All right, well, we'll try it.
Okay,
We'll
we
try
can
it. We'll have a
Nova.
Nova as well.
choose a talent.
Let's check the
Talent.
endurance.
Talent. Choose a
Unspeakable horror. Yeah. We're gonna turn off the minions so she's a little more scared.
Okay,
All right. Silences enemies for 3 seconds after the root expires.
cool.
Neat. I didn't pick it. This is
There we go.
good duration.
Yeah, that's
I
a pretty
think
long
you
one.
probably do some hysteria with this particular guy, so you can use it more often, because you may straight up whiff. Nice job, Nova.
Choose a talent.
Okay,
Choose a talent.
that sounds pretty good.
Choose a talent.
While both Shade of Mephisto and Lightning Nova are active, Lightning Nova also casts from the Shade's location.
Nice. You can do a Venn diagram with him.
Uh,
Which means
it's
he
gonna-
always wanted to be a
this is
teacher.
gonna
Teachers
get-
love Venn diagrams. Look at that.
Okay, this is gonna get really complicated.
Okay.
All right, so we want, I guess, every 5th hit. It looked like it cast its own, so it's not tethered to me. But let's start there. All right. Oh wait, we won't have it. Okay, never mind. So we'll get a shield. We'll get armor because we're shielding.
All
We'll
right.
do sure, why not? Let's do this and then lightning reaction with the mimic.
The burning hell.
It worked on all of them.
Look at that.
Okay, so let's do then, hook me up in range.
Okay.
This is only heroic targets, right? Damage
Heroes.
dealt to heroes, cool. So let's teleport, activate, see if we just get a...
Okay.
Okay, we got a shield. I teleported back a little early, but it looked like it worked.
Yeah.
Animosity, but I teleport back while Animosity is still going, so this is not a good stack. Animosity and Mimic, because I'd return to my location, losing value on the secondary anyway. So it looks like this is for our totally sweet strategy where we shoot, and in fact I can shoot it back through the Venn diagram probably because I have enough.
Can you?
I think I can, right? So let's do 1, 2, cooldown. It's a little quick. It's a little quick.
Close.
And I can't take both of those, but
There we go.
there we go. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So but I guess I'd want to fire it along the edge, right? Not back through the sort of Venn diagram area. I'd want to fire it along the edge of these two.
Does consume souls do damage under the shields or straight to shields?
Consume soul, under shields.
Oh, sure.
I guess it would matter for the missing health, right? I don't know if that's... No, okay. Shields absorb Tychus damage, and Zarya shields do absorb Leoric Drain Hope.
Okay.
Because I've tested that before, and that was a shame because I wish I was killing Zarya under shields. And Zarya is like a great kind of like they're going to pick it, but whenever I picked Skeleton King into Zarya, it's not gone well. So this would be missing health. So armor wouldn't affect it like the Tychus, because if Muradin's using his hardened shield, you can still kill him with the Tychus. But would the damage dealt based on the missing health equal to 10% of the target's missing health? Would that be pure damage? I don't know. I don't know. I think it would apply into armor. But it would definitely apply into shields because even pure damage goes into shielding. So we know that much. But for the next level of it, would this be affected by armor? I don't know that answer. Okay. Yes, all the math flying about. Either way, this is super cute, and if I fire it along the edge there, I get lots of explosions. And of course, I should fire one first, and then do it right through the X there.
There we go.
For really good damage.
Does the percent damage work for both rings if you take that 16 talent?
That's a good question.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
So static field,
Choose a talent.
and then mimic. Okay. Well, okay. So here. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna hug this guy, so he is not touched by any lightning. Oh, nope. Okay, a little too far. A little too far. Great shielding though. All right, let's do that. All I saw was auto attack damage. Let's try it again.
962
Not
popped off
only
of him.
once though. Only one 962. Yeah, so it looks like the Shade Nova is perhaps... But we did get shielding out of it, right? So it's not untalented. It just doesn't get... Let's see if there's any wording here. Unlighting Nova enemy heroes within the radius, damage equal to 12% of their maximum health. Yeah, it doesn't say untalented or anything like that, but it doesn't look like it. Now, here's the question, though. Can we use the Shade alone?
No, it didn't.
Yeah.
Nothing popped on the back guy.
Let's try one more time.
No, nothing
No,
popped on him.
yeah, so he does not proc. So you wouldn't want to mix these then, because But then again, that's like your giant killer. You want to kill dudes with lots of health, so I guess basically lightning reaction, because animosity is going to teleport you back, and you wouldn't get double duration anyway because you're going to go back sooner than your lightning will expire.
Thoughts on the dynamic damage calculation change? Seems huge. And this might be a question for after, because we're on 20, so...
I'm not sure what the dynamic damage calculation is.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
Probably in the notes.
Yeah, we need to go take a look at those notes.
We'll finish Mephisto.
We've been toying around with Misty.
Oh, Misty.
Yeah. Well, Mephisto, I guess, but that doesn't sound as good. We'll call him Misty for short.
Is it me, or do Mephisto's synergies seem more complicated than other heroes? Most complicated demon to date.
Yeah. I think it's really cool. There's some cool stuff in here for sure, and I think it's clear how much work it took to know not to put these talents all on the same level together. Like, even shards of hate can't be mixed with the hysteria with your anger. So it's a pretty cool and clearly lots of hard work.
Not calling him Meph feels bad, man. You chose Misty instead of Meph.
Well, you know, if we're doing the pet thing, right, where you usually do the E, if you have like a pet named Spot, you call him Spotty Body or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
So he would be Miffy Fiffy?
Miffy Fiffy?
Miffy Fiffy?
Miffy. Call him Miffy.
Activate to swap locations with the Shade of Mephisto and refresh its duration. Shade of Mephisto benefits from all Mephisto's level 7 talents. So that means we have 20 armor, Froststorm,
okay,
and Trickery. So we have 20% movement speed. So do I still get my full 5 seconds of most of these, right? Yeah, 2.5 seconds after it ends, 2.5 seconds after it ends. Oh, it's its own button. Oh, why not just... Okay. Oh, well.
But what, you have to hit the button to activate all the traits at once?
I'm just saying that...
What does that button do?
No.
Float over that button.
Yes, activate to swap locations.
Oh, okay,
yes, the
so that's
passive,
okay.
yeah. But I was saying, like, why not just make it a... Why not put it on the E now? You know, that'd be nice and dynamic for me. Unless I'm spamming and they want to do this as spam protection, because I'm like, go, Mephisto, I'm so scared.
And then you're going to be like, gosh darn it, the pathing on this mini-map.
Oh.
It's the pathing. It's the pathing.
It's not my fault.
It's the pathing.
It's not my fault. Oh. Oh. I mean, I've got cooldown targeted right now.
So let's turn off the toggle cooldown and see how that looks.
Okay, so I get...
Oh, it's a 60-second.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So we're fighting Varian, who's in our face, and we go, not today, Varian. Oh, he charged me.
Oh,
Haha,
yeah.
not today, Varian. Not today, Varian. 75. So looks, okay, let's do that without damage.
Okay.
Actually, we'll just leave this on just to make it really long. Okay, armor. Armor. Cool, and then I'd be sucked back and have 2.5 seconds of armor.
It resets the timer after the swap.
Timer?
Yeah, the swap timer. Because the swap itself has a timer, so that timer resets.
Yes. And you only get to do it once, because this is on a minute-long cooldown. I was testing to see what if we got full duration, like if it still farted off, right?
Yeah.
So I still get that duration, and then I might teleport back duration. So you don't stack it up to 7.5. Yes, 7.5. So you would want to make sure that if you want all the sweet benefits of all your abilities. So let's do this. So when we teleport, we make frosty skulls.
Does his passive affect the swap cooldown?
That's a good question. Let's see. Do we have anger on right now? So my basic attacks should be reducing cooldowns as they are on my other abilities. So this is not a basic ability. And this only affects heroic abilities. So these are not basic. This is a heroic. And I think we got it all, yeah?
I think so.
Cool.
Aside from Sandbox.
Yeah, let's head to a Sandbox.
Yeah.
Let's, if you're in the A-Move chat, here, where's it written down?
It's written down right there.
Oh, you have such pretty handwriting. Okay. If you're in the A-Move chat and would like to help me test, let's do a Pyroblast and a Gorge. And let's go to Sandbox where I can make us level 10 and whatnot. All right. Let's start Echoes with the Pyroblast. Cool. Let's have you do the Gorge. We'll start with the easy ones. So, Vermelhus, if you can do Stitches for me, and I'll teleport towards you, and then you'll Gorge me. So we're going to try to dodge a Pyroblast, and then we'll try the Gorge separately. And if Pyroblast retarget, we can assume that things like Illidan Hunt and Colossal Smash would also ride the ride.
Cool.
Now, whether or not Nova's already got certain bullets out, right, Butcher Charge might give us an idea for the... Because Butcher Charge readjusts when Blink happens. For Zeratul. So, I think Pyroblast will answer all of our questions. And then we'll see if I'm sly enough to dodge it like Zeratul can at the very right moment. And see if that works.
Ooh, that's a nice image they have for him.
Yeah, he's got a nice little painted
He's
picture.
so grumpy.
I think, though, of all the painted pictures, White Man got the most special one with her in the chair and all that. Granted, it's just her face. It's not like they flashed that on the draft screen.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this out of the way. Let's do team levels. We'll just maximize.
A talent. I am contained. The battle begins in 10 seconds.
Right, because recall is a stasis that removes effects on you like Burrow does. Whereas Blink, you continue to have your current effects on you like slows and whatnot.
It begins.
So let's do whichever one. Let's do Stitch's Gorge first. So
Do you
Stitches.
want a talent first?
No, that doesn't matter.
Okay.
For this, because I am just gonna teleport towards Stitches.
Okay.
All right, Stitches, eat me. Okay.
There we
I
go.
did not teleport out.
Canceled it.
Yep. And now I'm in Glorious Tower range. Okay, I got 6 seconds. Oh, okay, we'll run away.
Oh, there we
3,
go.
2, 1.
We're gonna have to try that
I was
again.
still on cooldown. Cool. We will try again.
Respawn yourself.
Oh, right. And let's reset cooldowns. All right.
Okay.
Bring it on, Kale. All right, let's... Yep. Cool. All right, so the basic is not a dodge. Let's try one more time. And let me go ahead and spec to 20 for a Shade Lord.
Oh. Oh.
Yes.
Cool. And then we
Okay.
wanted to try Nova and her spawns.
Cool. Thank you. Thank you both for testing that out with me. Yeah, we want to see if illusions can pop the... So let's do it with the Sammy, and then things will walk in the tower range, and we'll...
But the Sammy, they don't live long enough. Remember?
Well, that's only when they weren't low enough.
Oh.
So what we
okay.
can do is, if someone's up for controlling Sammy, we'll get your health lower, then you'll put out... Wait, no, we're going to do it with Nova, right? Because Nova has reduced health. Yeah. So let's do a Nova and see if we can make it pop on illusions. So if someone's chilling on the A-Move chat and would like to be the Nova to see if we can get Consume Soul to work on illusions, we'll try that next. But it will be a little messy. And then we'll actually get to Quick Match. And in fact, we may just fight things wanting to kill, and we may figure it out over the course of it. So, yeah. Thank you, Echoes. Perfect. Not a very...
How did you get a profile pic of yourself?
Years of work, you know. You put in the work, and eventually they draw Rainer so it looks like you. Or do I fashion myself to look like Rainer? I'm pretty... No, that's right, because lashes embarrassed me.
When did the Rainer redo happen?
Did we get... We got married before Heroes came out.
2013.
Yes. So...
Prepare yourself for
But Rainer would have already been out. I certainly didn't try to look like him. But the facial hair did come before Heroes of the Storm, but after Wings of Liberty. Yeah, Pyro awesomely changed targets and chased me all over, and of course increasing in speed as it went.
And even with the level 20 swap of the shade, it kept following.
Okay,
It
let's...
was great.
Just in case you want something out of your kit.
4, 3.
Sweet, so you need to pick up tier 20 there?
Oh, wait, you know what? Actually, you know...
Endurance of hate? No, that's right.
You know what would make this really easy? Let's set Nova to level 1.
Would even Nova be able to survive?
I think Nova can survive it, yeah. So come on out and drop a clone for me, and then I'm going to activate Consume Soul to see if we can get the explosion to proc on the illusion.
There we go.
Okay, we know the real one. No. Perfect experiment.
There we go.
Perfect. Cool.